Proverbs 31, verses 8 and 9. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice for those being crushed. Yes, speak up for the poor and helpless and see that they get justice. Proverbs 31, verses 8 and 9. Now, remember to speak up or to open your mouth means to actively speak out and engage with the issues going on around you with wanting justice and truth. With how things are progressing, judge righteously. Ensure that the resolutions that hopefully arise come from a place of fairness, not incorporating any bits of partiality or corruption. The fairness that we are called to judge things on is a reflection of God's character. For the ancient Israelites, the poor and needy were often the most vulnerable to exploitation and injustice, and we are responsible to advocate for those who cannot defend themselves. All of that said, too, today begins our new series called Serving Up Justice, as the title talks about. I looked at this verse with the concept of the current healthcare situation that is happening in the US right now. And towards the end, and don't want to give too much because I want to encourage you to go read it. I actually did some research and figured out what like the pros, the cons, the supporters, the critics are talking about when it comes to the budget cuts, in case you might not know. And um, I encourage you to read through that and then ask yourself the question that I put in here too. What does the world need right now? What would Jesus push us to advocate? So, and then instead of my normal call to action, which is usually, reading scripture, praying about it, I'm going to highlight an organization in every part of this series that talks about the fight um, that we'll focus on. So, like this week is healthcare. So, I highlighted the Christian Connections for International Health, which is a mobile Christian advocacy group for global health initiatives in the US and internationally. So they do really good work. So I encourage you to check all that out. But all of that will be in today's blog. If you're on TikTok, use the link in my bio to check it out. If you are on YouTube, use the link in the description below. And yeah, and I include all the sources that I got the information from too. So you are more than welcome to go through, read through that as well, just to make sure, everything I caught was correct. I'm human. I do make mistakes. I will state too on the outright, this is a nonpartisan perspective. So this isn't left or right leaning. This is a nonpartisan perspective. And all the sources I got were nonpartisan. I want to help approach this in the most um, unbiased way possible. So go check all that out. Again, all of that is in today's blog, and I hope you enjoy. Please read it. Take it with um, take it with some seriousness too. We're in a very vulnerable time right now, and the more voices we hear, the more change that can happen. So go check it out. That's where I'll leave it. I will be back tomorrow with our Psalm update and then back on Tuesday with another part of Who Am I Again. So until then, stay blessed.